just show what I see to other people. You can go to the local supermarket and you can find someone who has an interesting personality. They can be picking up apples or something really mundane, but it can look really nice, and yeah, I think I was just naturally drawn to that. My name is Frederick. Trovatten. I'm a Danish photographer living here in Mexico City. I'm 29 years old and I just started my street photography project. I started doing photography quite randomly when I was in a cafe in Copenhagen with my mom, and it started raining a lot. And then I went out in the rain and I took a photo that I liked, and then we started talking about photography. Your goal is kind of to capture, especially in the street, to capture like the mundane part of the everyday life that goes unnoticed by most people. I think I'm at a point right now where I don't really have a process yet. I try a lot of different things in order for me to find out what my taste and my style will be. It can be kind of intense sometimes walking in Mexico, taking photos of strangers. After I go out and shoot for a couple of hours here in Mexico City, when I come back, I'm not sure which photos were actually good or which were. Because if you just go around taking photos without thinking much, it's not going to be very diverse. So I think a break is necessary, and coffee is really good for that. It's like a natural part of the everyday life. Before 10 o'clock I have my first coffee, and sometimes when I have to work really late, the last one is probably also 10 o'clock in the evening. On tough days, around 7. When I come home, I take my laptop, I put in the SD card, I brew a cup of coffee, and then I find out what actually happened. And that's one of the most exciting things about photography. This is my passion for sure. But let's say you had to drink coffee. Someone said you should drink 20 cups of coffee every day. That would lose your passion and taste for coffee. That's kind of like how I see it with photography. If someone said you need to take photos and take these kind of photos 8 hours a week, it's probably not what I want to do. I think I would like to have the liberty to drink the coffee when I want and take the photos that I want. The only way to close the gap between the skills that you have, which might not be that great, and the taste, which might be excellent, is to do a lot of work. When I bought my first camera, I wanted to take a photo every day for me to force myself to keep having an output. Just start. I mean, everyone has a phone, or most people, right? And you don't need, if you can afford a camera, just use your phone. Just start and do a lot of work.